know what irreducible complexity is for this test tomorrow. Oh my god, I'm freaking out. What is this? How am I supposed to prove this wrong?
Once upon a time not long ago, when people wore pajamas and lived life so, when science ruled and theory stood, evolution was accepted and all was good. There was a biochemist who was misled by another scientist, and this is what he said.
By irreducibly complex, I mean a single system composed of several well-matched interacting parts that contribute to the basic functions, wherein the removal of any one of these parts causes the system to effectively cease functioning. An irreducibly complex system cannot be produced regularly. That is, by continuously improving the initial function, which continues to work by the same mechanism, by slight successive modifications of a precursor system, because any precursor to an irreducible complex system that is missing a part is, by definition, nonfunctional. An irreducibly complex biological system, if there is such a thing, would be a powerful challenge to Darwinian evolution.
So this is Michael B. here in his argument. We're gonna break it down and tell you what he meant. His theory of irreducible complexity, he stated that there was no possibility for living systems to evolve so slow, or else it wouldn't function right no more. Do you wanna know how this came about? When Dad wrote a book that he began to doubt and question the basis of evolution, so he came up with his own solution.
I find the idea of common descent, that all organisms share a common ancestor, fairly convincing and have no particular reason to doubt it. Although Darwin's mechanism, natural selection working on variation, might explain many things, however, I do not believe it explains molecular life. I also do not think that the new science of the very small might change, like the way we view these less small. Thank you.
He agreed we came from primates, but what he thought was absurd and irate. Darwin's finches and natural selection, God made us in his image and perfection. Almighty God, his intelligent design, he used a mouse to support this line. But how could he use a non-living thing to prove his point, make him a science king? If just one part of it was taken away, then that'll be the end of it, there's nothing to say. However, his theory was completely wrong. It turned out Darwin was right all along. If you remove a part or two, there's other functions the mousetrap can do. Time can be made so easy and basic, it ain't complex like a Greek mosaic. That's what was proved in Kismela Dozer. That's a wrap, his mug was over. He lost his case, so went the glory, and this is the way we must end the story. He was only 53 in a madman's dream, totally confused and on the wrong team. This ain't funny, so don't you dare laugh. Just to the case about the wrong path. Straight and narrow, or your theory gets cut. Good night. We totally missed a high five. Was that a dream?
Wait. Were you doing it?
Stop.
By definition, nonfunctional. An irreducibly complex system, if there is such a thing, would be a powerful challenge to Darwinian evolution. Why irreducibly complex?
That was me.
So this is Michael B. He and it.
God made us in his image and perfection. Almighty God, his intelligent design. Be he used a mousetrap to support his line. But how you use a not living thing to prove his point, make him a science king? If just one part was taken away, then that's it.
He agreed we came from primates, but what he thought was absurd and irate. Darwin's finished his natural selection. God made us in his image and perfection. Other functions a mousetrap can do. 10 clicks to be made so easy and basic. It ain't complex like a Greek mosaic. That's the bars provided because